Shalaya Frazier on. And we have Auntie Dr. Evangelist, preacher, teacher, singer, songwriter, all of the above, Dr. Dorinda Clark Cole tonight. Woo! And we're gonna have a good time. So everybody, I need you guys to share this live, okay? The Rosebuds are on, the Shea Bays are on, and my cousins are on.
Shea Bays in the house.
So all of our supporters are on tonight, and we're gonna have a wonderful time. I'm gonna let y'all share it, and please keep it live in the comments. We like good, fun, clean comments. If you get a little rowdy, you know, I call that going to C#. Don't go to C# on us and get rude, you know, because we might just get rude back. So, you know, so don't go to C# on us tonight. Keep it nice, keep it fun, keep it positive, okay?
Yes.
Don't be rude in the comments, but please share. I'm going to share because let me tell y'all, these Clark sister fans, and we're gonna get into that. They don't play.
No.
And if they know Dr. Dorinda, I told them she was gonna be on here tonight with both Dorindas. Oh, my Instagram was going crazy. You told us that you was gonna be here at 7. So let me share this. Let me share it because if I don't, they're gonna get me. It's just that simple. So let me take the time to share it.
Yes, for sure. Because some people they didn't know where to go on Facebook.
They didn't know where to go, and I gotta okay, cousins. All right, so cousins, I done shared it, so y'all see it, and okay, let's get started. All right, so as you all know, to start my show, I do fire starters. Fire starters are just a random conversation that you sound off on. Dr. Dorinda knows because she's been on my show before, and Shalaya, now you know, unless you work some of my other shows. All right, so the first fire starter topic is, do you sleep with your TV on or off?
Oh, that's good. I sleep with it on.
On?
Mm-hmm.
That means sleep with noise?
That means I'm very tired.
You don't even care. You just go to bed and I'm done. I don't care if it's on or off.
No, because my husband, he'll usually turn it off, you know, because he knows that. He said, I'm going to give you 5 minutes and you're going out. Now, we were trying to watch the interview with the president on the other night. And I said, I'm going to stay up tonight. I'm going to stay up. And then 5 minutes, he said, you weren't even 5 minutes and you're gone. You didn't. I mean, the thing was on and it was just watching you. You weren't even watching anything.
I have to have it off. I don't want any noise, no light, anything. Really? I sleep with a pillow over my eyes. I don't want any noise or any light.
That's good, though. That's very
same.
But you know what, though? I came across this app called God Abide, and it prays for you while you're asleep. So like it'll say scriptures, and it'll say, I'm praying that you get rest. I'm praying for healing. And so I kind of listen to that sometimes. But
that's good.
And they making a killing. That app is like $40. But anyway, $40 to pray for you every night. But yeah,
wow.
But you can get on cousins.
I'm gonna speak over I'll speak a word over myself.
Look, they'll give you $40 for just doing that advertisement.
Right, exactly. Thank you. All right, next fire starter. Do you feel, this is for both of you all because you travel a lot, okay? Do you feel obligated to talk to the Uber driver? Once you get in the Uber driver, do you just say hello? Or do you feel like you gotta say, how are you doing? How was your day? Where are you from? How long you been doing this?
I'll let you go first.
No, you go first. Now, I want first.
I know for me, it depends. Like I try to be kind, but a lot of times when they ask for what would you prefer, I would prefer no conversation, you know, just because a lot of times when we're traveling, I might be preserving my voice, you know what I mean? So it's like I don't really want to do like a whole lot of talking and stuff. But if they talk, you know, I try to be polite, but I'll, you know, sometimes I'll be like, did you not read?
Right.
I said my preference is no conversation, but yeah.
Well, me, I don't prefer talking. I really don't, but I will be conversational if they start a conversation. Like, say, how you doing? Now when they start asking, now, what do you do as a professional or whatever, I'll be saying, okay, now you're getting a little bit too comfortable. Now, then I'll get on the phone and I'll be playing. I'll say, hey, how you doing? Uh-huh. Yeah, I was just talking to the Uber driver, but no, what is it? Is it business? Okay. All right, okay. And I'll just keep talking until I get out the car.
Okay, got it.
That's too personal.
Got it. See, I feel bad if I don't talk to them. If they start talking and I'm like, or because, sometimes they'll talk to you even though you have your AirPods in and stuff. So then I just feel bad. I'll be like, let me just call you back because clearly they want to talk. So
Clearly.
I just go.
Clearly.
All right,
nice.
next fire starter. Popeyes, KFC, or Church's Chicken?
Popeye!
Yes, Lord. Well, I'm vegan, so it's none of the above.
You're vegan. How long you been vegan? That's discipline.
But I heard that Kentucky Fried Chicken has vegan nuggets. I just haven't seen them out, but I've been seeing like they have vegan nuggets. So
how long have you been vegan?
I've been vegan a year and a half.
Congrats.
That's good, Jalea. That's why your skin's so pretty.
Oh,
keep on eating my Popeye's chicken.
Oh, please.
See, I always feel like
yours is just good living, honey, because you're flawless. But
I always felt like I don't have the discipline to be vegan, but then my friends always say, "You Church of God in Christ, y'all used to fast, and that's discipline. Fast on Tuesday and Friday." I'm like, no, but we can eat after a certain time.
Right, and when we eat after a certain time.
Say that again.
But you know what? What's crazy? I started my vegan journey trying to become Dorinda.
Oh, wow.
That's when it started. That is really when it started. I was like, I gotta do something. I'm not gonna be able to match what she looked like in the 90s. But I was close. Let me try to be close.
So you need to tell me it's been a year?
A year and a half, because we filmed it January 2018.
Wow.
February 2018.
Wow.
That's when we flew out.
2 years.
Yes.
Wow.
But I will say this: I was a vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian my whole life. My mom raised us that way.
Oh, really?
And,
wow.
So I can, I have to say it wasn't a huge jump, but I do love my cheese and my milk and. But the thing is, being vegan in 2020 is so different. There's so many options. There's vegan ice cream and vegan Cinnabons and cakes, and it tastes exactly the same.
It tastes exactly the same. Okay, well, I might step out on faith.
I want to see what you eat.
When you come to LA, when all this is over, I'm gonna take you to a place and you're gonna love it.
Okay,
I promise.
I think I know what you're talking about because nobody else told me something.
Really? Well, I got a few places. I got a few.
Okay.
Shalea is gonna help us all become
y'all heard that.
Shalea is gonna help us all become vegans. Okay, that ends our fire starter segment. Now, let's jump right in there and let's get to. We want to know Shalea's business. No, I'm kidding. We want to talk about the movie and we want to talk about the Clark sisters. All right. So let's start this off. Shalea.
Yes.
What made you audition for this part and how did you hear about it? Like, I have talked to so many people that said, if I would have known they were taking auditions for a Clark sister movie, I would have auditioned. I would have tried out. How did you find out about the audition and what made you go try out?
Yeah, it's funny because I heard the opposite. I heard everybody tried out for it. Like everybody wanted to be in this movie.
Wow.
And all different. I was talking to this guy who's white guy. This is like before everything, and he was like, "You have no idea. Everybody auditioned for that role.
Wow.
Everybody wanted to be in it." But I was working with the director Christine Swanson on a completely different project, and I remember when she got signed on to be the director, and she said, I think you should put your name in the hat. I think you should try it. Put yourself on tape, and I tried, and I was still a little green. You're so sweet.
No, you wasn't. Don't be trying to come on. I was green. No, you wasn't. All your followers were rooting for you.
I have to say, your sister was praying for me.
What's your followers called?
Huh? My followers are Shay Babes.
Shay Babies. All your Shay Babies were saying, "Oh no, you gonna get it, baby. You gonna get it."
I know I wanted it.
So you say which sister
bad.
was praying for you?
No, yeah, Dorinda's sister Karen. So basically, I put on tape. They weren't quite sure about me yet. It wasn't yes, but it wasn't a hard no either.
Okay.
You know, and so I ended up working with this acting coach who I just absolutely adore by the name of Josie Harris, and we got on tape again, and then within a couple weeks I flew to Detroit to meet with Karen and Kiera, and you know, Christine was like, I think you should just come out here and just feel the energy. Didn't have the part yet. But then Kiera and I ended up singing Miracle on the piano.
I saw that video. So you didn't even have the part yet.
I didn't have the part.
You was there by
the part.
Okay.
I didn't get flued out. I flew myself out. You know what I'm saying? I tell people that all the time. You have to believe and invest in yourself before you expect anybody else to invest in you. So I flew myself out, got my own hotel, you know, all of that. Just saying, like, I got to go all the way. And I think the producers and everybody at Lifetime, when they saw me and Kiera together, I do believe they saw Corinda. You know, and I think
that's cute.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Know? And that's kind of how I think that's when they were like, okay, let's take a chance on this dream girl.
This is it. Excellent. You were an excellent choice for it. Auntie Dorinda.
She is.
Next question is for you. Was there a part of your life, or perhaps maybe the sister's life or your mother's life, that was not in the movie that you wish would have been in the movie?
Oh yeah, there was several parts. Of course, we really did want our brother to be in here. Who everybody's been talking about. It's like, where is this mystery brother? And so, that was one part, because my brother, he wasn't around a lot, but you know, because he was the firstborn. People don't know that because of girls, but he was the firstborn, so he was spoiled child. She got all the attention of my mother, and at that time, you know, the girls hadn't even got here, so he was like, when the girls started coming, he was like, oh shoot, let me get out here. Oh, here come on.
Right.
Here coming out. Here, oh my goodness, I don't even have a brother. And so he's been like that all of our life. He's always been kind of sheltered away from us because we were always meet. And that was one part. And then there was another part where I thought that they probably could have got a little bit more of our church when we were children.
Okay.
That's the core of how it really started.
Okay.
My mother was a musician and my dad was a pastor. They didn't show that part. And that's how it really started, because and because they had all of these girls, we were the choir. So we was doing everything. We was having the offering plans, we was going in to get the chicken ready, and we was going getting the ice cream cones ready.
You were the church.
Listen, I have paid my dues in this church.
I know that's right.
I done everything from frying chicken, from washing the toilets, from cleaning up the pews and picking up the pans.
You literally are the church. When people say I am the church, you are the church.
I am the church of God in Christ.
You are the. Oh, well, then we're gonna have to name a church. Dorinda. What church you go to? Dorinda Temple Church of God in Christ.
That's right.
That's the truth, though. But those are kind of two of the ones that I can kind of think of, and probably a little bit of my mom's younger days.
Okay.
Before she got into the church, because my mom and dad met at a skating rink.
Wow.
At a skating rink, and my father was a bouncer, and my mother was a skater.
Wow.
So that's how they kind of hooked up. And y'all don't know, but all of us can skate. I mean, when you say skate, we can turn around backwards.
Well,
we can't do it now.
Revival fires. We need to have a revival skate night.
No.
Skating with the rolls.
Too many cameras out there. No, we're not going to do that.
We can do a skating with the rolls. Skating with the Dorindas.
But we did have that for the Rose Connection.
Okay, gotcha.
We did the Rose Connection, and they got a chance to see me. So all my Rosebuds, they know I can know the
gotcha.
Because we all went out to the tour together.
Hidden talent. Okay, Shalea. So next question is for you. When you read the script, and of course, I'm sure you already knew about the Clark sisters, knew their lives. You knew a lot about them because you were, I don't know if people know it or not, you were a minister of music. I saw a couple of clips of you singing "I'm Still Here" from years ago. Crazy. Was there anything when you read the script and were you like, I didn't know the Clark sisters went through all of this. Like, I can't believe this happened to them. Were you surprised when you got the script and started reading their story?
I was because I think that especially in a time where, they were first coming out and just, I think we only knew them by their music. And that's how artists really were. You never really knew their story unless they were speakers.
I say that all the time.
You know
Back
what I mean?
then, you didn't know. You only knew the music. Now we know everything.
Now we know everything.
You see everything. You know where they live, what they drive, who they friends with, all of that, what they cooked last night. But then, and honestly, not to cut you off, Shalea, I feel like that made us really reverence the artists more back then. Because all we knew was their music. We didn't know. We didn't know their opinion. We didn't know who they voted for. Right. We didn't know anything, So okay, go ahead. I just had to say that.
No, you're right though. I think it's almost a catch-22. Like it's almost like there's a part of you, like you said, there's the mystique is kind of gone a little bit, from an artist. But then on the other side of it, I think let's just use the "I'm Still Here" song. People would never know, and I think connect with the song unless they knew the story behind it.
Okay.
So I feel like sometimes that's what really helps people really get through certain situations when they see their heroes are struggling with some of the same things that they are, and it just makes them more human,
Absolutely.
So so I'll just say, reading that part of the script, when she, was on that bridge and had that scene, I had no idea. I mean, here's this stunningly beautiful woman on the outside and beautiful woman on the inside, seeming to have everything. That was surprising, but then it also just made me love and respect her even more.
Absolutely.
Like, wow, look at all that she has been able to overcome, and to go to even higher heights. I think because of that, because there's something that happens, I think, to your spirit and to your testimony and to just everything about you when you go through something, and you attract, I think, so many more people because people feel that strength and they feel that resilience and they feel that connection with God. And so
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So this has nothing to do with the questions that I'm gonna ask. I'm kind of just get off of what I plan to ask because I just like to play with the Clark sisters because Shalea, I'm a Clark sister fanatic. Okay. And sometimes I'll be thinking they just don't know how dope they are. They just I'm like, do y'all know who y'all are?
Groundbreaking.
I was watching yesterday, and they've been taking their computer classes. Let me give kudos to Aunt Jackie because we help her with her media, and Aunt Jackie is really good with her social media. So let me say that publicly. Aunt Jackie is very good with her Instagram, her Facebook. So
go, Jackie.
But if you had to see her in class yesterday, we would say you were eat. No. She was saying, wait a minute, I gotta find out this. Now when this happened, they teach you.
That's funny. That is funny. So I noticed they were they were going live with certain followers and asking them what songs were on certain albums. And then I'm laughing in my mind, I'm like, they don't probably even know themselves. They probably got to get to know self. So I'm gonna ask Auntie Dorinda if she know what songs of what albums a few of her songs are on. So let's start with this song.
Oh my.
Aunt Dorinda, what album? Which album is Time Out on?
That's on the BB produced that album. No. Well, that's not BB. That is it's a EMI. Is it EMI?
I'm gonna give you a clue. It's 80s. Time Out.
I know, but I'm saying the record company. We go by record companies. Come on, we don't go by no years. We go by who had the record.
Right. I know that's right.
That is funny to me. Time Out.
I know that song.
I'm not sure the record company.
EMI.
No.
That's her answer. EMI.
No, it's not EMI.
Oh, it wasn't
Because
EMI.
EMI wasn't out back then.
Where's Ken Penham? Where was Ken Penham? Ken. Not EMI. Hold on.
What were the records? What was it? Was it a major record? Like, was it Sparrow?
Sparrow. What's Sparrow?
Was it Sparrow?
It probably was Sparrow.
It might have been Sparrow.
Yes, it was Sparrow. Thank you, Shalaya.
I don't know how I did that.
I wasn't no help. I'm sorry.
But no, it was Sparrow. Okay.
So which album was it on?
What album?
Yes, ma'am.
Conqueror.
Who? No.
It wasn't Conqueror. What album was it?
Heart and Soul.
I want my fans.
Where the Rosebud? Heart and Soul. It was on Heart and Soul.
That's right.
Heart and Soul.
Heart and Soul. Okay.
Oh, I feel so bad. No, I forget not knowing it. Right?
You make too much music. You get to forget that.
Shalea's here to defend you.
That's right. That's right.
I'm only gonna give you one more. I'm not gonna give you more. I'm only gonna give you one more.
Well, this quiz is good.
It's good. See, I'm gonna have to do this with all the sisters. Okay.
You ask Shalaya next.
Ask Shalaya. Which album is Overdose of the Holy Ghost on?
That's for you.
No, that's for you, Shalaya.
I don't know, but I know it's on Miracle. The one that BB produced. Her remake of
Jesus is the best thing
that ever happened. I just changed the question. I'm sorry.
She giving you time to think.
I know that one because that goes way back. That goes way back. Overdose. That's the one with Jesus got a lot to give. Computers. Don't do that.
It's You Brought the Sunshine.
You brought this. Duh. Oh.
That's still way back.
I want to give you one more to redeem yourself.
Okay, let's try it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry.
I think this is gonna be
Stop
easy.
apologizing. You don't need to apologize for
I
that.
know, but I want them to know that we try to remember, but it's hard.
You made the record. That's all you
That's
have to
it.
do. Was
That's
show
it.
up and make these timeless records.
That's it. That's right, Shalaya. Okay, one more. I'm gonna do an easy one. I was gonna do one that might be kind of hard. I'm gonna do an easier one.
If Twinkie was here, she would know it.
She would know.
Would she?
Get Twinkie over here. Twinkie.
Right.
Okay, so okay. I Won't Let Go. Which album is that on?
I won't let go till you best my soul. Which one is the one that's got the gold and we spin it? Is that the one with the blue? Is that the quick? Look at the record.
You said the album earlier.
Conqueror.
Yeah.
Conqueror. I don't know how I knew that one.
Conqueror.
But okay, I know this isn't your question, but can we talk about like the Miracle album? Because I know that was the first one you guys did without Twinkie.
Right.
So how was that? We saw the clip in the movie, like it's just not the same. Did you all really want to do that album? Or was there a part of you like, I don't want to do it?
Well, we wanted to do it only because we wanted to prove to Twinkie that, you know, this is what Mama wanted. For us to stay together.
Right.
And her to see that we cannot let just one person mess up, if I can say, dynasty or mess up the next.
Yes.
You know, at that time, I don't know if you remember, but at that time, that was when my mother had her amputation. And so we were really like, oh God, we got to, you know, because Mama kept saying, y'all just sit together, don't worry about this, y'all go ahead. You know, she just kept telling us that. So we had a goal set that we were going to do this and let Twinkie see, oh no, we're going to make it this way out.
Right.
So it was really to kind of let Twinkie know that we wanted her, but you know, she made a choice to not do it, but we still wanted to prove her that this is what Mama wants.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It has some of my favorite vocal performances of you guys. Like seriously, like your vocal performance on the remake of Jesus Is the Best Thing That Ever Happened to Me. That's probably like top 3 of like your vocal performances for me. It's so hard to narrow them down. Of course, I'm Still Here. You know, of course, I Love You on Jesus is a love song on Karen's version, but it is something about you singing Jesus. Your ad libs on that. I mean, I used to listen to that over and over and over again. Like I was so young, and it would do something to my heart. You know, if you ever had something good,
yeah.
I mean, I would be crying down, but
and then the thing about the songs back then, the good part is when it starts going off, and you got your when we had our Walkmans, and we're like,
wait.
Oh my God!
But okay, speaking of that album, because the way that Dorinda was on the Clark Sisters album was always that funky type of song, you know.
Yes.
But when we got Miracle, it started with "It's Gonna Be All Right,"
Right?
a slower song.
Yeah.
And what the guy say? Hey, Dorinda, how does it? I used to know the talking part. And then Dorinda said, "Yeah, Mike," or Karen said, "Yeah, Mike." Yeah, I knew the talking part and everything on that.
It's gonna be all right.
Yes, absolutely. But what's so amazing about that project is, of course, we love Twinkie. We definitely love Twinkie. But with just Karen, Dorinda, and Jackie, that album was still amazing.
Wow.
That was the hottest project of the 90s.
Yeah.
Still this day. And that's
to this day.
They give us timeless music.
And really quick too, you said BB produced the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Because to me, the vocal that he got out of Karen on Simply Yes too, I had never heard a voice so tender and like. So
But the
it
lyrics
was
to that
so-
song, could there still be a chance left for me to
Yes.
have all the things my soul needs? This is the day my heart longs for always. Who wrote that song? That right there? Okay, but let me get. Okay, let's talk about this song.
Oh,
But let's talk about No
oh,
Doubt.
my goodness. I'm telling you, that album, I studied that album, and I just, it's crazy that like the vocals that you were attracted, for me, the vocals that I was so drawn to, attracted to, like I remember every little nuance. It still hits me all these years later. Like the same things affect me. Like when it comes back, it's like, oh wait, like oh, I love that.
It makes you want to love them all over again.
But you know what? It's so crazy that she said that, because just the other day we were listening to that album, because my girlfriend Nikki, she loves that album, and when I heard Karen say, "Could there still be
that right there?
That don't even sound like Karen, but like you said, Chalea, BB really walked her through that to make it more commercial.
Okay.
Yes.
And let's talk about No Doubt. How he stretched Jackie on No Doubt.
Yes.
Okay, so I didn't know.
Yes.
I didn't know until I posted this song a few months ago. I was saying I was listening to it, and Donna Lawrence said, I wrote that song. I completely forgot about that. I said, you wrote No Doubt?
Yes.
I know that. That's just that's amazing.
Yeah.
But go back to Simply Yes. Tasha Page Lockhart has a video on YouTube singing it, and she kills it as well. It's a video of her singing Simply Yes, and it's also a video of her singing Awesome, that Twinkie Clark's project. Lord, you are so awesome. Tasha Page Lockhart kills it. Kills both of them.
I love that song with Twinkie.
Yes.
It's a good song. And you know what? It set her up for years later to me, Just for Me.
Yes.
Just for me.
Yeah.
She used that same texture again. Mama studies. I'm telling you.
Absolutely. Okay, so Shazaya, tell me this. What characteristics do you and Auntie Dorinda have that are the same? And of course, you all look alike. So when you go places, do people say Dorinda? Is that you?
Right.
Well, I haven't been out because we always have masks on.
That's true.
But I will say, right before the pandemic hit like crazy, I went and I did the Dorinda show, and it was surreal because it was like it was so weird. It felt like I was looking in a mirror. It was almost like I was in like another, like a Twilight Zone, because it was like everything like we would respond the same way to the same stuff.
Wow.
And it's, to me, she is someone, and I've said this many times, other than my mama, who I love, there's no other person I would love to be connected with. Because she's the real deal. Like what you see is what you get when you experience her. So that just that warmth
and the humility.
And that's how
all the sisters have. And I'm like, wait a minute, do y'all know that you're the Clark sisters? Like, do you know? And what's so awesome about the Clark sisters, Shalea, is that I've never seen this happen to where, a lot of times people get familiar with the artist. After they've been with this artist for a day, they're like, oh, that's Jay-Z, or oh, that's Yolanda Adams, or that's this artist, and they get comfortable. Nobody gets comfortable with the Clark sisters. I don't care how many interviews you do. I don't care how many times you see them and work for them. You're still mesmerized, like, that a Clark sister just called my phone. Well, you talk to them all the time. I don't care. That's still a Clark sister. They're hanging up in my bedroom. Their record is on my wall. And they just called me. You never lose that respect. And
that's true. That's true.
Makes you want to love them more. So I have a Clark sister stalker story. I don't know if I want to tell on myself tonight. Okay, because let me say this.
I'm here.
What you say?
Tell on yourself.
So Dorinda, I can't say this around the other sisters, but growing up, Dorinda was my favorite Clark sister. When I tell you, I was Dorinda crazy at every convention.
So many
If Dorinda
people
was
think,
in, I live
everybody
in
tells
Illinois.
me that. Everybody
If
tells me
Dorinda
the
was in
same
St. Louis,
thing.
somebody had to take me there. Dorinda was Chicago, I gotta go there.
You
Dorinda
are
was on the list, I gotta be there. I was reading all the credits. But did Dorinda do something on the project? Okay, so y'all Rosebuds, y'all ain't got, Beyonce fans ain't got nothing on Clark Sister fans. Jackson fans ain't got nothing on Clark Sister fans. Beto fans ain't got nothing. So let me tell y'all what I did.
What you do?
What you say, Auntie? So I think I was about 10, and this was about the time I started going to the convocation with my family in Memphis. Okay. I heard my former pastor at that time, always talked about the Peabody Hotel. They always would talk about the Peabody Hotel and the Chiska or something hotel.
That's right, the Chiska Hotel.
Chiska Hotel, always. So I'm getting all this Kojic history. And I'm like, well, if the Peabody Hotel is, the best hotel that all the grand people stay at, Dorinda must stay at the Peabody Hotel. I'm like 10 or 11, Shalea.
Oh my gosh.
So one year I got smart and I said, you know what? I'm going to call the Peabody. And I'm just going to ask for Dorinda. And because I want to hear this lady on the phone, Rosebud, cousin, Shay Babies. I'm going to be 34. I think I was 10. So don't y'all be doing this now. Don't y'all be trying to look at her name. So I called, I looked up, 411. Y'all know we was 411.
411 out.
Peabody Hotel, called the front desk. Is Evangelist Dorinda Clark Cole there? And they transferred me to her. Y'all, it makes no sense that this lady, a 10-year-old, 11-year-old stalker, called her. How nice she was to me. Hello. And I was like, I'm such a big fan of yours. And I just want to see you. And she gave me info. She gave me her email address. She was like, she said something to me about the Clark Conservatory School that was still going, because I was 10, so that was well into the 90s. She was so nice to me. Now I'm looking at that like she should not have been that nice to me. She should have been like, who is this? Get off the phone. This is my privacy.
Stop playing on my phone.
Stop calling the hotel. Who does that? Who calls the hotel to stop one of the Clark sisters?
A super fan.
Because my mother would always tell us, these are the people that buy your album. Never scoop them in there.
Wow.
Always y'all like embedded in our head. Like, you better not, even if they say, can I have your autograph? You better take the time, stop walking, give them that autograph, and take a picture with them.
And I think,
but that's the key. But that's key, though. I mean, you look at some of the artists now who, you kind of see them in the news and they don't want to do the meet and greets and they don't want to do, just kind of different things like that. And I get it's different for just, sometimes it's just overwhelming. Sometimes you just want to
what you signed up for.
It's what you signed up for. Absolutely. Sure. And sometimes people they're not capable. Like, just mentally, they're not capable to handle all of that. But what you just said earlier about why you still have that reverence for them is because I think it is because for decades they have made their hearts available on the least of these all the way up.
Absolutely.
And so people will always kind of think of them in this high, honored, revered way, because of how they have made us feel for decades, and
absolutely.
And your mom, before anything else, she was a businesswoman, and she knew that. I know she served in the church and all that, but she had a business mind. She had a business mind, and I think that's what made her light years away from everybody. And I think that's why the legacy that you guys have today is from what she put in you guys.
Absolutely.
When you were kids, literal children. You know what I mean?
Right.
Absolutely. So, Auntie Dorinda, what is the hardest thing about being a Clark sister?
Ooh.
That right there.
I set it up for you.
And because we have to. I mean, these people. I mean, when I looked at it yesterday when we were in the computer class, and how our teacher was telling us, okay, I want everybody to go online separate, online,
Mm-hmm.
and just to see that the one of the which was one, I think it's the one that I had on my life. And when I said, okay, you're having this small crisis, she was like,
Mesmerized.
oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that right there,
Mm.
it really brings chills to you to see that people really, and we think of this with like what Michael Jackson goes through, or any really
Absolutely.
celebrity, you know, and we feel the same thing now that they're feeling. The only difference is that we touch,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we're able to touch them like this.
Right.
So
Right.
being on social media and being able to talk to them one-on-one. And I see now that a lot of these celebrities, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of these celebrities are starting to engage themselves with their fans
Mm-hmm.
on social media.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
that's what's key, because these people are going to support you no matter what you do.
That's
We
right.
era in which he's doing now with the virtual team.
Absolutely.
Going around like a wildfire, and it's
Mm-hmm.
because of the fan base that she has, and then people are following, constantly be following her until you get old,
Mm-hmm. That's right.
you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you all have never, it seems like, allowed yourself to get comfortable with the success.
Mm.
No,
That's what it seems like. It seems like you're just, so when I say that, that means you just don't take it for granted at all.
no, you can
Mm.
never, because you could be up this day.
Mm.
God forbid if anything happens where there is an accident, and we're not able to do none of this.
Mm-hmm.
Every moment, every second is time to say, I love you.
Mm.
You know,
Mm.
everybody that's watching, I love
Mm-hmm.
you because you
Mm-hmm.
support me. You know, and that's what's so important. I mean, just to look and see Shalea and how she's playing a
Mm-hmm.
part of a person who has been out here a long time, but then yet and still, she still kind of reverence, you know,
Mm-hmm.
what we've done. And you
Absolutely.
don't find people like that.
You don't. You
You know
don't.
what I'm saying? So that's what's so important. That's why it's so important to take time with people that constantly connects with, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
what I'm doing with your children, what I'm doing with my Rose, what Sheila's doing with her baby. This is so important.
That's right.
You know,
That's
and
right.
Yeah.
that's why it's really important to find out what's going on with each other, so that if anybody says anything negative, we're able to correct.
That's right.
Mm.
That's
You
right.
know,
Mm.
Absolutely.
Mm.
that's why all of this stuff that you see on the internet and people giving you these comments, they don't know the people.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They don't know the artist, because they wouldn't say damnable
Mm. That's right.
that will, you know, that will cause a rift to make the artist feel like, really? So you would say
Mm-hmm.
that,
Mm-hmm. Right.
you know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
So just little tips that we just need to kind of just correct in the industry, so that all of this
Mm-hmm.
stuff that we're hearing about somebody, and you're wasting your time. There's too much going on right now.
That's right.
COVID-19 may show up at your house. You know, you just never know.
That's
So we
right.
don't have time to be up there trying to figure out, well, what so and so is doing.
Exactly.
No, this is all about trying to be living. You're still
Mm-hmm.
here.
Exactly. You're
Mm.
right.
Still
That's
here.
right.
This
That's,
body, praise God.
that's right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So Shalea, what,
Hmm.
because I'm a talker, so I'm gonna, because I know it might be Dr. Dorinda's bedtime, because it's 9:05 there.
No.
So I don't wanna
I'm
overdo
going
it.
to watch President. I'm going to watch the president, see what he's doing now.
Oh my
What
God.
have you
Okay.
come up
But we
with
don't want to
now?
discuss that.
Are you
Oh,
wearing a mask?
condolences. Your Mercedes died.
Yes, Mercy.
After you preached about her, she died.
Are you
Yes.
telling me we even drive the same car? I didn't know you
No.
drove a Mercedes. I drive a Mercedes too. Add that to
Dorinda and
the
Dorinda.
list. Add that to the list.
Right.
Dorinda and Dorinda.
Right.
Literally.
We need our matching. We need our matching Mercedes.
Right. We do. We're gonna get it one day. We're gonna have it together. Then we'll be able to drive.
We gotta take our picture in front of them, just like.
Yes.
There you go. So, Shalea, what do you have coming up? What can we expect from you in 2020, 2021? What are you working on?
2020. I mean, I think right now that we're all just kind of in a free fall right now. We're just trying to figure out, what's next. But I feel like, we have to adapt because this is what it is. It's going to be this way for a while, I think. And so I've got some virtual shows coming up. I just did one for Birmingham a couple weeks ago. I'll be doing some for Florida, and so just doing some of those virtual shows and just recording new music. I'm very creative right now. You know what? Somebody told me in the comments today. They said you and Dorinda should do a song together, and I have never thought about that. But I was thinking that would be so good. We should get somebody, to write it, or we can write it together, and get Kirk to write it.
Yes.
Like almost like a song, like you talking to your younger self, or
That's so
something
dope.
to where like.
Absolutely.
I feel like that would be so dope. But anyway,
That would be.
So I don't know who we need to get on that.
Right.
You get on it. You just spoke it, so you get on it tomorrow. You make the calls that need to be made, and you get on it.
That's right, Shalea. You started.
Well, I don't know people in that world that much. So that would have to be a call that.
Well, you work with Quincy Jones, Shalea.
That's right.
You work with Quincy Jones, so you use that world.
So tell Quincy to call Kirk Franklin.
Tell him to do something. You work with that world, Shalea. Global impact.
We can write it. You wrote "I'm Still Here." I wrote "Love Fell on Me." We can write it together.
Right.
We're writers too.
That's good. We could do that. You already probably have something in the can that she's gonna pull out tonight. I'm prophesying.
No, but I would want it to be so specific to like us, like just some again, like based on the movie. You speaking to the younger Dorinda, spiritually, something that you will be encouraging yourself. Yeah, and then I would be like that answer to, just
okay.
Yeah,
something like what people say. What would you tell your younger Dorinda? What would you tell Dorinda 15 years ago? Something like that. That would be awesome.
And David Foster did a song like that. It was a song called "Tell Him" that he did with Celine Dion and Barbara Streisand because Celine worshipped Barbara, and so they did, and Barbara worshipped Judy Garland. So when Judy Garland and Barbara did a song together, and then Celine and Barbara did a song together called "Tell Him," and that's what it was. It was this this woman who was speaking to this almost like her younger self, telling her to tell the guy how she truly felt. So we could make that into a gospel version of just what you would want to tell yourself. So anyway, that's what's going on.
Absolutely. That's very good.
And I want to do more acting. I want to do more acting too. So So
you're open for whatever.
I'm open. I'm so open. Yeah.
Auntie Dorinda, what you working on? Well, let me tell you what you should be working on. We want a solo project. You got to get Asaph to write another one on there. Get Derek Starks to write you another one on there. Yes. We want you to remake this in the name of Jesus.
This is how our fans be talking to us.
See, and this is the thing. The fans know what they want. So they can just tell you, this is what people want. This is what they're going to like. But I want you to redo. I want you to re-record. It's in the name of Jesus.
Oh, my God.
That's what I want. That could be the song that you have the sisters on there. Also, this is what else you should be working on. I want the Clark sisters to add Jesus the Same, Yesterday, Forevermore onto their set list. And it's another one that I wanted you all to add to your set list. Oh my gosh, it just escaped me. It wasn't.
That's good.
Wasn't this In the Name of Jesus? Well, I know I want you to re-record that, but Jesus Forevermore. I Made It. That's because I'm talking to you. I Made It. That was on Twinkies Home Again record.
Yeah.
Everybody got a piece on there that they can do. So add
I
that
love
too.
that song, but my sisters will not do that song because they don't know the words. But my sisters will not do.
We'll get the screen.
And I think that song, is so befitting for right now. I'm glad you brought this up. I hope they watch it.
I'm see if y'all can do Look to the Hills, you can do I Made It. All those lyrics in there.
Yes.
So add that to, but since I had a takeover spirit, Aunt Dorinda, what are you working on?
You said everything I'm doing.
I was prophetic. Wow, I prayed before this interview.
But no, seriously, no. I am working on my album. Of course, right now it's in, and I know Shalea can test the same thing. It's just so hard to try to find a studio to go into because of COVID. And so I'm kind of afraid to go into people's houses.
I know that.
And it's so funny because just last week, Clark Sisters was singing on PJ Morton's new album that's coming out, right?
Awesome.
So I was
so good.
Go in there and cut my part because he wanted me to do the song. So I was like, PJ, I said, I don't know about these studios to me. I can't be going to no studio. So I said, no, I'm talking to Jay Drew. He's going to get it all straightened out. And first of all, Jay Drew couldn't do it because he was working on Kiera's tour. And I was like, oh, if they do it, had somebody find out. I said, oh, no, I'm scared. I don't know. Okay. Say, okay, I got you. So he made the time and the space where we could go by ourselves and do it. So that's how we were able to do it. But I'm just so afraid to do anything right now or even have anybody come in my home because we're all wearing masks. We don't know.
Absolutely.
Be careful about that. But that's what I'm working on. Shout out to James Robinson, who has really been pulling at me, trying to get this going. And I've been slowing up. I'm sorry, James. But I won't COVID go somewhere and hide itself. I was still see if it's still peeking out. But I'm doing that, and then I've got some other things that I'm working on. I don't want to let out the head out the box. What is it? The cat out the hat? What is it?
Cat out the bag.
Yes, I don't want to do that yet. So I'm just gonna let y'all just see it. Y'all know, of course, my rosebuds probably know it before anybody else. But just keep watching.
No. Your rosebuds won't know. Marquis and his cousins
are
going to know
cousins
before the rosebuds and the Shea Bays know.
Ooh, don't start with the rosebuds now.
Y'all gonna always find out what's going on, Mr. Dorinda. I know.
Rosebuds, y'all go. So Marquis will know, and I will tell the rosebuds. That's how we're gonna do that.
But also, Marquis, we got of course the Clark Sisters got the virtual tour coming up as well.
Awesome.
Happening in August, so they can look out. And so we're excited about that. And, all these rehearsals that we're doing. So it's gonna be really nice. And I know y'all been looking at videos. It's been off. It's absolutely phenomenal. Yeah.
Excellent. We are ready for this virtual tour because this new album, I don't even have time to get into that because
so good.
I listen to He Can all day, every day.
Oh.
Let me say this. I don't know what kind of meeting all four of y'all had before y'all went in that studio, but it's like y'all met before each studio session and said, y'all, let's just sing. Let's just give it all from the background. Right. And I'm listening to it like, did they really just feel like singing like this? The background to the lead vocals to just everything was just amazing. It was just phenomenal.
they can't help but sing like that. You know, like when you think about like this is the group that gave us like yeah. I mean, like that is like
Wow.
that is so timeless. Like that's the same group. So it's like of course. I mean, like it's just like breathing to them.
It just it makes no sense. And
yeah,
Clark Sister fans, I want to say this. Y'all talk about harmonies. Of course, we talk about For the Love of the People.
Ooh, come on now.
We talk about Jesus is a love song.
But For the Love of the People, though, can we park on that one though? Because
park. Take it, Shalea.
Because that is so. I mean, the things that they're doing, like I have everybody's part memorized. Like everybody's doing something crazy. It's just all these things.
Come on, Shalea.
Just all these things intertwined. The world that he gave is all
Who does that?
All these key changes.
Do you know how much money I would have paid to be in a rehearsal with them back then?
I mean, it's so hot. And then that is love. And then what
Oh my God.
That's all.
Honestly, but doing it all together though, like that to me, that's what
Nobody can. That's why the Clark Sisters are the Clark Sisters. Jesus is a love song.
Yes.
But now, okay, I need the fans to focus on this song. That's kind of, you got to be a Clark Sister fan to appreciate this song in the harmony.
Yes.
Now is the time. Off of the Is My Living in Vain album.
Oh, God.
Oh, that right there. Twinkie, what were you thinking?
What were you thinking?
What, Twinkie?
Twinkie.
What in the world?
Twinkie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Who writes a song called Never Mind?
Never mind.
Okay, do that. Oh, don't be blind. Do that little run in there.
Oh, I don't care. Oh, God. And you know, when we hear it now, we be saying, oh, we sound a mess.
Are you serious? No. What?
We be saying, we was listening to it, me and Karen was listening to it the other day. We was like, oh, we need to go back and do all of them songs over.
No, let me say this.
But it was innocent. It was innocent.
Oh, and number two, what I loved about the music back then, it wasn't overproduced.
Yeah.
It was real singing. It wasn't, the vocals weren't stacked. It wasn't.
That was just y'all in a room.
Hear it in person.
That was just them in a room.
It don't sound the same.
Wow.
It's just the music back. It was okay. Patience on Count It All Joy album. Who was thinking? What was going on in your mind? What was going on? Auntie Dorinda, what was going on at that piano while she was teaching y'all? What did you know back then that y'all was just bomb like that? Did you know that? Like, oh, we the Clark Sisters. No.
The song, what is the song? I've got a feeling everything's gonna be all right. You remember that one?
Yeah.
Huh? Do you remember that one? Mark.
I can't hear. My thing just went out.
See there? That's
no!
It just went out. Now I can't hear what you're saying.
You can't hear me. I've got.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, I'm just gonna read your lips because I don't want to mess it up.
Oh no! Go fix it.
Do I need to go off and come back on?
Yeah, we'll stay here.
Okay,
Hurry
I'll
up.
be right back. Okay,
You know
hurry up.
crazy
Okay.
now, Dorinda, you're clear because it was an echo going on, and I thought you had two devices.
No, I don't. This is
No, don't go off.
Now it's completely clear.
Yeah, it's Marcus.
I can't hear you at all.
Tell Javon, what is his name? Javon?
The devil is a liar. I'm just gonna read your lips.
Okay, we'll talk
that's
slow.
not fun.
We'll talk.
If you go out, if you go out, would it disconnect us?
All of us.
If you go
okay,
out,
I can listen. If
You know what?
I
got another phone. I'm gonna listen to you from my other phone.
There you go.
The devil is just busy.
Where's
How
Javon?
dare you, devil?
But
Hold
Dorinda,
on.
I'm so glad whatever he did, it made you clear because everybody was complaining that yours had an echo.
There goes Javon. Javon, help us.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
So,
I can't hear it.
so what's gonna happen is Marquis is gonna leave and he's gonna come back, and I am going to just kick him out of the studio real quick. But he's gonna be right back, I promise.
okay.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and teach you guys a new song. It's called Marquis is a Clark Fan, and the words are real simple.
What is it?
I'm just saying, but he'll be back momentarily.
I thought it was gonna be Marquis is a Clark fan. Marquis is a Clark fan.
Yeah.
You take it.
Oh yeah.
He's not back again.
You not back though, baby. You
You're
still
not
muted. You ain't back.
We can't hear you.
Marquis, can you hear us yet? You can hear me. Can you hear Dorinda though? That's the most important. When you can hear Dorinda, you can hear Shalea.
One. Can you hear me?
Can you all hear Marquis?
No, we can't hear him.
I can't hear you, Marquis.
Does he have it on mute?
Okay. He's gonna leave and come back out again. Marquis is
Okay,
a Clark fan. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Dorinda, I'm seeing the fans are killing me. I didn't know Mercedes was your dog. I thought you were saying a car. I'm sorry.
No, Mercedes is my dog.
Oh,
I had Mercedes since 2008.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so Mercedes is a dog.
It's a dog. I didn't get that.
Mercedes is a dog. But Auntie just went with it. She said,
No,
yeah, I do have a Mercedes.
driving Mercedes.
No, I thought she said she was driving Mercedes.
When you said your Mercedes, I thought you said your Mercedes died. So I thought like maybe the car died. Because I always say that about my cars, like, oh, my car died or whatever.
No, Mercedes is her dog.
It's my dog. It's the dog that I was preaching about in
Yeah, we went live and she was preaching. Well, the Rosebuds found it for me. She's preached about her dog Mercedes in a few messages, like a lot of sermons. And so I had her preach about it on one of my lives. And then a few weeks later, I found out that Mercedes died. The Rosebuds.
Yeah, she died.
That's like losing a person.
I think she had coronavirus. No, because let me tell you how. My was very, very close to Mercedes, but it was like, it was first my dog. She was about this small. She was very small. She grew. Then we had, of course, they had the house fire. We had the house fire. The firemen went in and they were looking for Mercedes. Nikki and Jay said, we have one more, we got our dog in there. So the firemen went in, they called Mercedes came out, or she came out, I always say in the message, she came out with her hands up. Because she came out like this. So Mercedes has been with me since 2008. And the other, who was that? Maybe about a month or two ago, he passed away. And what happened was we was trying to figure out why she was breathing so bad. And we thought she had a respiratory problem. Like, coronavirus.
No.
So my husband took her to the hospital. The nurse said, well, okay, let me just give her something so this can calm her breathing down. When she got back into the car on the way home, she started breathing like that again. So he was just saying, I don't know why she's breathing. I said, something wrong with the dog. She ain't supposed to be breathing like that. And he breathing. I ain't heard a dog breathe like that no whole time. So he took her back to the hospital, and then they said, well, we got to put her to sleep.
So you want a new dog?
No, I'm done.
You're
Because
done?
you don't, because are you still sad, or because you just don't want that
I'm
responsibility?
sad and I don't want to.
It's like having a baby.
No, it is. You're right.
Having a
But the
child.
only thing, but the only thing about this is that I have white carpet. I had white carpet in my other house, but I got white carpet here. And I told Mercedes, I said, now do not use the bathroom on my floor. I'm going to spank you like that. And when I say that, she just gets nervous. So she don't like to see me come around. So she thought I was her worst enemy. But then she would do things on purpose, like just pee on the floor, and like when I wasn't around, she would just pee on the floor, like I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Right.
And so when that happened, I was just like, we can't do no more dogs. So, but she was
Right.
Do your grandchildren want another dog? Do Cash and
No.
DJ want another dog?
nah,
No.
they're too busy. They won't even be able to take the dog out.
No dogs.
We good with dogs.
Dogs are a big responsibility.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
You gotta come home.
And they're
I
expensive.
was gone all the time, you know. And then my husband, he had a little part-time job, and so we were hardly here. And then Nikki, them, they grown and gone. They study about coming home and taking the dog.
Mercedes is fending for herself.
Right.
Oh, Mercedes.
Independent.
Right. But no, so we're done with dogs. I've had my share.
So Shalaya, what's your favorite song on the new project?
Ooh, there's so many. I can't choose. It's impossible.
I know. I have each week I have a different favorite song.
It changed. Now it's interesting. Their older songs, I feel like I can choose a little bit more. I think maybe because
You know them. You know them.
I think that's probably what it is. They got in. They got in. And I think also doing the movie too, like there's certain songs that I associate like with certain scenes that just really touch me. So like for a long time, Nothing to Lose. Because that's at that
First, okay, let's talk about that song. The lyrics, that right there, that song has the best lyrical content than any other song that I have walked in the rain. Like Paul, and again, Twinkie, what was going on in your head when you were writing this down?
Twinkie is an amazing writer.
Yes.
Just a genius.
Yes.
Even when you think about that, Jesus unhooked the chain. So when you think of that,
yes.
My Lord, Jesus came.
Yeah. But it's the chords that go along with it too. Like that's what like brings the lyric to life, because it's like her chord choices and the melodic choices there. It's like it's just like it's so crazy because you're telling to unhook the chains and you want to be set free, but it just makes you so emotional. And when they chose that song for that scene, as we were walking in the processional for your mom's funeral, and so it's like it just has that. It
makes you feel kind of cry.
Like during that scene, we all just kept crying, like real tears, because it was like the song. The song was making us cry every single take.
Wow.
I want to ask this, Dr. Dorinda, and I'm going to get off, y'all, because I've been running my mouth, and I know she got to go.
No, I don't want to leave Shalaya.
I don't want to leave Dorinda.
Okay, well, then look. Rosebuds and Shay Bays and cousins. Okay. So, this wasn't in the movie, but when Dr. Clark, I don't know if Rosebuds and Shay Bays and cousins, if you knew this, but Dr. Clark's leg was amputated.
Yes.
So she told me that. So when you went through that and the doctor tells you, okay, your mom's gonna have to get her leg amputated. How was that? Did you have to go through that? And she still, you could go on YouTube, find videos of her still directing the choir.
Right.
You know, in the wheelchair, or you see videos of her directing Dorinda right next to her. You know, directing the choir. You know, so how did that, when you went to the doctor with her and they said you had to amputate her leg? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
That was a horrible. Well, you know, when you get news from the doctor like that, sometimes, especially when you can't do anything about it, you know, it's like you're at that end. And see, we watched our mother because when the doctor first said that gangrene had set up in her foot, actually her toe first.
Okay.
And it got into the foot. And then we were praying, Lord, went on fast and everything. Like, Lord, come on, we need to do something. You know, we couldn't fathom her being without her foot because she was always going. You know, she was always moving, and then to stand up and direct, and we just couldn't see her doing this without her leg. And when we got the news, I mean, we were very, very emotional about it because it's like, you know, our mom. And they said when that happens, your whole body changes. So we didn't know how she was going to be. Either was she going to try to give up, or was she going to, you know, to continue on the work that she was doing. And I was, at that time, I was like, you know, right by her side. I was wheelchairing her everywhere. And it was difficult because I watched my mom, and I was like, there were times when she wanted to get up off the chair and say, y'all ain't seen that part right. Like, no, there, you ain't got a foot. You know, you think about it now, it's really funny. The girl, then she would say this after we were kid with mama. She would say, Mama, you know, you can't go nowhere. She said, yes, I can. Go get my leg. Put my leg over there.
She never stopped. Never stopped.
Going to eat some breakfast. We be like, Mama, go get my leg. It's sitting over there in the corner.
So she just made a joke out of it. Just when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade.
Right. But she would not go nowhere. She wouldn't care where she had to go. She just said, get my leg. She put it on. She put that leg on and keep on going. I think the resilience that she had, was impeccable. Because to know that the call that she had in her life and to see how she just kept moving. You know, the Bible says unmovable. You know, she was that kind of person. She was like, I would let nothing stop me. I got to stop what I got to keep moving to get it done. And it showed us the faith that she had in God, in spite of what she had to go through, the pain. You know, because even during that time, that was when my mother wrote the song "Be Still and Know That I Am." Yes. That was the song, and that was the last song she wrote.
Wow.
I remember you saying, Dorinda, how you wish that part was in the movie too.
Yes.
Just showing that she literally never stopped. Nothing ever stopped her. Yeah.
She didn't, because this was the thing, because she was still the international president of the music department. And even though they would tell her, you know, Maddie, you ain't have to come, she kept saying, no, I got to be there. I got to be there because the choir members, I can't let the choir members come. That was her thing. And so even when she couldn't be there, as long as they saw me, they were okay. But that was just her life, you know. And you take that away from a person,
right?
That's what happened, you know. They
wither away.
Yep.
Because that's what they're used to.
Decline.
So that means we got to get you back on the road, because if we take that away from you, then...
Well, We're gonna wait till coronavirus goes.
I know that's right.
Very
I know that's right. But you're still gonna continue inside.
Yes, absolutely.
So
This is what I always wanted to know, and I never asked you this, Dorinda. But did that really happen with you and Greg? Or maybe not necessarily in the choir, but like, did your mom call y'all out like that?
Yes. That is so real because and my husband will tell you. He'll tell you now that part. We were actually together because we were dating. We were actually dating, and Mama would always say, "Great, Dorinda, y'all get over here. Y'all come on over here." She'd always say that. So before I remember, they all knew because we were dating all that time. But the actual engagement was not in. It wasn't in the balcony.
I was like, why y'all doing them like that? Why are y'all doing Greg like that? Why would y'all do Greg Cole like that? He would not do it with Twinkie cleaning downstairs. He would not do that.
Well, how did he propose to you? How did he propose to you?
He would not do it like that.
No, it was not like he proposed to me. We went out to eat. And after we got finished eating, we went to a place, and at that place, that's where he actually proposed.
Oh, were you surprised?
Sort of, yes, I was, because I was not expecting it to happen. We had talked about it, but, and we had we were going together for at least 4 years before we got married. 4 years. Very, very nice size amount of time. That was a long time. There people today, they get married like the next week.
I know.
But it was 4 years for me and Greg, and I kind of knew that it was. He said, "Well, what do you think about us really hooking up and getting married?" I said, "Well, I think it's about time." And then I was wanting to get out of my mama's house too.
That's what Jackie said. Okay, so tell me this. Now, if you watched the Jackson 5, Joe Jackson was mad when they got married. He's like, you breaking up the group. I don't want y'all married. So was Dr. Clark like, no, y'all are not getting married. We ain't breaking up the Clark sisters. How was she when he went to her and said, I want to get married?
No, my mother was like, when I told her, I said, Mama, we're thinking about getting married. She said, oh, okay. Because remember, 4 years.
Okay.
So she kind of knew of it. And then his father, I told you that, didn't I? His father and my mother were friends.
Okay.
His father was the president of the Southwest Michigan State Choir.
Wow.
They worked very close together in the music ministry.
Okay.
In the jurisdiction. So we had rehearsal. We was always there. Me and Greg was always
there.
Gotcha. So when Mama asked, Greg had asked my mom, because my dad wasn't living at the time. So he went and talked to my mom, and my mom said, okay. He said, all right, I'm going to give you my daughter, but you can't stop her from playing with her sister.
That's right, Dr. Manny.
Women mother kind of put a little fear in him and said, if you catch her, if we catch you keeping her from singing with the sisters, I'm gonna tell God on you. I'm gonna tell God on you, and that's not gonna be. It's not gonna be nice. That's what she'll say. It's not gonna be nice. Now you gonna eat it, and you don't stop her from singing. Now this is her ministry. It comes first before you.
Okay.
Ooh.
This comes first before you.
I heard. You know what? That's real talk. That's real talk, though. That's real talk. Wow.
And then he would always say, the women got a little shopping demon. She loves it. You take that away from me, she's gonna be mad. So that was another. Those were the only two things that that he had to really kind of fight about. And with 40 years, we've been together 40 years.
40.
Wow.
Dated for 4, together for 40.
Yes.
That's
40.
amazing.
That's good, Jalea. She's the rich Dorinda, don't she? Right.
So what advice do you give to married people?
Ooh, or how about the single? Single.
All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies,
Ooh, honey.
all the layers.
Cause I'm
No,
telling you, what did I tell you? What did I tell you when I went on your show? You took the last Greg.
Oh, I
You took the last one.
know.
They ain't got no more. They ain't
No, but
more.
there's one out there for you because I'm already praying for him.
Oh.
I'm already
So
praying.
is he gonna have to come and ask you permission? Is he gonna have to ask you permission if he
And
can marry her?
tell him.
Yes.
She gonna tell him.
Absolutely.
Her music comes before you.
Right. Right. I'm gonna say, don't stop her from playing the piano. Don't stop her from doing what she wants to do. Don't stop her from doing her deeds.
I
You
know.
got to make her money, and you gonna want some too.
Let me tell you, they don't make them like that anymore. They don't make them like that. They just don't make them like that anymore.
Yeah, but you know what? I think they're out there. You really just have to. I would say, Shalea, that of course you have to pray about it, and I believe God will send the right one for you. They're still out there. It's just it's hard to find them, but they're out there. They're out there.
I just think I'm not saying there aren't incredible guys out there because I've met them. I've met some really, really great guys. But to me, Greg is so unique because he allowed you to be Dorinda.
Yes.
In all of your glory, in all of what you are. You know what I mean?
He's not intimidated.
He wasn't
by her success. Not intimidated by her ministry.
Yeah.
None of that.
There's a lot of good guys out there, but then that other part makes them feel small. That other part makes them feel
they take them off the road. Like, you have to get off the road. You say
right. And see, that's my only thing about you is that, they have to understand that going in.
Right.
You gotta know that look, this is how I made it. This is, you can't take this from me. It's just the same thing with Kiera. He's the same kind of person like my husband. He's the same.
Like that's you, that's yours.
Yeah, and he doesn't intimidate her. He lets her go do what she wants to do, and it's a beautiful relationship. And when you have that established before you say the I do, then if they try to stop you, remember what you said?
Like we discussed this.
That's right.
But honey, they switch up on you. They can switch up on you.
They will switch up on you as soon as they get that place going.
Have them sign a prenup, Shalea. Say, I've been on movies. I didn't work with Quincy Jones. This is my money. Sign a prenup.
See, I don't even. To me, the money is not even isn't the thing. I think it's more about like, can we exist? In my, can I exist in my world and you exist in your world, and that actually still be okay.
So you don't want anybody in the business. It sounds like you want somebody.
Right.
I used to say that I didn't want anyone in the business, but I have had some friends in the business that I've been friendly with, and it's crazy that the connection is so strong because they just understand. So I'm not as opposed as I was, because I was like, wow, like I've always dated or been with somebody seriously that had nothing to do with what I did, not necessarily, they're not creative in that way. And I thought that was like better to be separate. But I think those didn't last either.
We didn't turn this into dating with Dorinda.
Danny with Dorinda, keep the show. You and Greg need a show and cancel us. We need help.
But that's important though, Shalaya. That is so important. And that's for all of the ladies that are watching that are single. You know, you want to get somebody that is, not head over. They can't be a fan.
Yeah, because if they a fan, they're not gonna be able to put you in your place where you need to be put in. You need somebody that don't care. They're gonna be like, Shalaya, shut up. I don't care nothing about you being on a Lifetime movie. Right. I don't care nothing about you being like Dorinda. That's what you need. I don't care that you're on my TV right now. Get in here and cook me dinner.
Marquis, that doesn't resonate with me. That doesn't resonate with me. To me, I'm not wanting a fan, but I do. Because see, this is the thing. I'm like anybody who I decide like when they get me to a place where I want to like be exclusive with them, I'm a fan. And it might be semantics, maybe, I don't know, but I'm a fan. And I feel like sometimes we treat strangers or just, random people better than we treat our loved ones. And so I always
take our loved ones for granted.
I'm not
like they're always
not with kid gloves, but I do want to handle them with kindness and use restraint and watch my tone and and do all those things that I would do to somebody that I don't want to get so comfortable, and so I wouldn't want someone to like treat me that way either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because sometimes when you get people that are mates that they don't understand the success, they don't know the business of how important it is for you to do what you do. They can't interfere. Like if you set up a dates, if you got some dates and they're saying, well, I want to take you out. No, I have some dates. They gotta understand that. You know what I mean? That's interfering into your so you gotta be, they gotta understand. That's what I was talking about. They gotta understand who you are before you get married. Because it's you and him behind that. And let me tell you something. I've 40 years of me and my husband's relationship. Do you not know we are starting now? He's teaching me how to golf.
Golfing with the Coles.
Right. Golfing with the Coles.
He's teaching me how to golf. And it's exciting. But sometimes I'll be like, don't tell me what to do now. Because I've been managing my own career, So
right. You're used to doing that.
But then when they start telling, no, that ain't right. You ain't doing that right. You ain't doing that. No, I say, you go over there and I'm trying to learn. You just, but I have to listen because he's almost a professional. He spends his time doing this. So I got a long way. I'm just now starting out of club. How you do it?
So you good? Are you pretty good with golfing? You enjoy it?
Like this, like this. How you
So do you enjoy it?
I do. I never, because I don't have that much patience. People that are just singing. If you don't get that note on the first one, you have to have a lot of patience. That's and then I learned one thing: keep your eyes on the ball. I said, I'm gonna keep that. I can keep your eyes on the ball. You can hit that ball. Yeah.
Hey,
come on, preach. Come on.
It'll go places where you didn't ever think it would.
Come on. Come on.
Marquis, do you have earbuds? Some of the fans are saying that the echo is being caused on Dorinda.
Is it me? It's really bad.
They're saying something about him having earbuds.
Is this better?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Is that better?
Yes.
Oh, let's do the
What
whole
did you
interview
do?
over.
What did you do? Because whatever you did last
I
time,
put in these AirPods.
it knocked you out.
Somebody said, finally, it looked like we're going to have to come and redo the interview.
We're gonna have to redo.
Oh
I'm
my
available.
goodness.
I'm available. Part two.
And
Oh,
Javon
definitely.
and Javon just not putting up these comments.
Comments on this way.
Javon, what you doing?
No,
Oh, the
we
comments all late.
Thank you.
I have been so into this conversation that I have just been totally off my job. But if we want, we can go back to the 10,000 comments and put them in if you want to. I mean, we can do that.
I didn't know people was writing in.
They were talking about the echo.
They
So
were all
I
talking about
apologize.
the echo. Because,
Everybody talking about the echo.
Because Marquis, they were, whatever it was because when you got muted, then Dorinda was completely clear with no echo.
Right.
Oh, so, but the first half was all there though. When I went down to Clark Sister Trivia and all of that, they got that. Can we talk about walking in the spirit?
Right. See, we
Somebody
didn't see
said-
any of the comments.
Look at here we go. God is good.
Oh,
Anjanae, praise
look
him.
at
They're happy. There's no the
Wow.
echo is gone.
Look
Hallelujah.
at them. Oh,
The echo.
goodness. Look at the comments. I just want y'all to know we ain't seen none of these comments.
We didn't see nothing.
None of
Nothing.
them. I was thinking, well, I guess they don't want to talk to us tonight.
Wow,
Oh, wow.
Chalet. What you mean Chalet is on his neck? No, I'm not. What you talking about?
Wow. This is
Hello from
something.
Dubai. I was in Dubai for 2 months.
Hey, everybody.
Isn't that
The
amazing?
rosebuds are on, the
They're
shea
all-
babes are on, and the
Come on,
cousins are
Shay
on.
babes.
Wow.
Shay babes.
Look
Mwah.
at them. Love all.
Yeah, we just read. Now we're just reading.
Right.
All right. We did a 2-hour interview.
Take them off. It's a distraction.
Somebody said rest in heaven, Somebody said rest in heaven, Mercedes.
Right.
What did they say?
Rest in heaven, Mercedes.
Rest in heaven, Mercedes.
I know. My mom texted me and said, Chalet, they're clowning you because Mercedes is a dog. It wasn't.
But we just went with it. We were like, oh yeah, car.
Oh my God, that is so
I
funny.
feel so bad because let me tell you something. Dogs are like, when dogs pass, like that's like humans passing.
It is. It's
because they give you unconditional love.
They really do. They do.
And
They love you when ain't nobody else loving you.
Right.
They love you when you stabbed in the back, and they.
Well, then I need a dog. I need to go buy a dog then.
But you need
Yeah.
a dog. That dog, he'll go with you everywhere you go. You be saying, "Go somewhere and sit down."
I know.
Okay, so before we go, I need Aunt
comments.
Dorinda and Shalea to answer this.
Okay.
I need y'all to answer this before we go. Shalea, name 3 songs that you would want Dr. Dorinda to redo. Clark Sister songs, or Dorinda songs. What are 3 songs you would want her to redo?
Ooh. That's such a hard question because to me, they done. So some songs you can't touch. They have already been done.
She would recreate it over if she did it. If she did it, it would be awesome.
But he said that he said, what songs would I want to hear you redo?
And I'm saying that I want you to do
You
it.
want me? Okay, so which song you want me to do? I'll do it tomorrow.
Let me see. I want you to do Clark Sister song. What's the song? Snoop loves Pure Gold.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And I love that song too.
That's such a good one. I would love to do your version of Jesus is the best thing.
Oh.
James Cleveland, of course, he's the one who remade it, but you just took it and it's like that's your song now. I found out about James Cleveland, I think maybe later when he said, I don't know what Gladys Knight was talking about.
That would be good though if you did it though.
Oh, I would love to we should do it together. I love that song. I just love, and I love the arrangement that BB did. Your voice on that song is just, to me, that is just some good singing.
Do you, you know
okay, so that one, let me see the other song that I would love to hear you do. Well, when you do I'm Still Here, you sound just like the record. So I said, when you do I'm Still Here, you sound just like the record. So, I mean, how you going to redo that? Because you said every time
I can't hear. It just went out. I don't know what you just said. I can't hear you. But let me say this, because you can hear me. I want Shalea to get on the piano tomorrow. Go listen to the I Survived album.
Okay.
And I want you to do Welcome. Okay. It's a song on there, Welcome. I think it was written by Warren Campbell, I believe. Yeah. Go on the I Survived album. Shalea, it's you.
Really?
Yes. Go. That's what I want to hear.
Wow.
That's what I want you to do. Dr. Dorinda, I already told you what songs I want you to do. I already gave you your whole plan for your life on what songs the Clark sisters need to do, what you need to do on your album. Get ASAP to do a song, get Derek Starks do a song. I already told you, so you good.
But that's very good though, Max, about Welcome. I didn't think about Welcome would be perfect for her. For Shalea.
She's saying welcome. Welcome. We got to read lips. We got to say it slow for him. Welcome would be. I'm so bad at that.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because I don't know what you just said.
Oh my goodness! Welcome.
What you say?
Welcome.
You got no. We just do it like this.
Can somebody type it out? I'll put it in the AirPods like y'all told me to, and somebody type out what she said. They're gonna think I didn't pay my internet bill. I didn't pay for my Wi-Fi.
Because you didn't pay for the Wi-Fi. Can you hear me, Marquise?
I can hear you.
Okay, they said welcome.
Okay.
She was saying that was a good
what
song.
I want. Let's see right now. What does that say? Will be good.
They're short. They're comfortable.
They're a little That's funny.
He can't hear us. Fine.
Well,
yes, he can hear me, Auntie.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna relay messages until y'all done talking.
Okay.
I guess.
So welcome would be perfect. Shalea, we count on you to do that by the end of the week.
Okay.
So thank you all. We've been live for 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
I tried not to hold legends longer than 30 minutes.
It's a joy.
I'm very respectful. What'd she say?
She said it's a joy.
It's a joy. After I told on myself about stalking you and Memphis.
You've been stalking them for. Dorinda said you've been stalking her for 25 years.
Literally. So, Shalea, thank you so much. You're so amazing.
Thank you,
Auntie Dorinda, I love you. You're so amazing. Thank you both for your time.
They said love you too, Marquis.
I try not to hold legends longer than 30 minutes. And we've been on here for 2 hours.
I'm glad. I'm with my girl, so we cool.
She said she's glad because she was her girl and she's cool.
I miss you so much. I think about you all the time.
They've enjoyed this so much.
I love you, honey.
Thank you so much. I love you all. Rosebud, Shay Babe, Cousin, thank you so much. Javon, thank you for all
My
of
pleasure.
the problems that happened tonight. He was in there to help.
You're welcome, Auntie.
Thank you so much,
You're
Javon.
fantastic.
All right, we're coming back for a part 2. I don't know when. Nikki, I'm going to be texting you. I don't know when, but because I got plenty of more Clarksons and stuff to talk about.
Auntie Dorinda said we can make it. Auntie Dorinda said we can make it a musical for part 2.
Yeah.
Let's make it a musical. Let's
Ah,
make it a
Wait a minute,
musical.
Devon.
Wait, Auntie Dorinda, you gonna brush yourself up with your songs and y'all albums, and what song belongs on which album. So
You
next
know what?
time,
I gotta study. Tell him I gotta study.
she said she's gonna study, so she's gonna be ready for
Please.
part 2. Shalaya was there to help, but you gotta study. All right, I love you all so much. Have a
Love
wonderful
y'all.
night.
love you too.
Thank
Love
you.
you.
Bye bye.